Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel on how you can start your very own six-figure pet business. My name is Dan Fothergill, and I run my own six-figure pet business here in the UK. And this video is all about how to approach a meet and greet with a new potential client. So I've written down quite a few notes here um, on a Google Doc, and I actually made this video just before this video, just speaking, and I thought actually I'm going to remake this because I want to put it down on points for anyone that's starting out, and because everyone learns differently. So if I've got it down here, you can stop the video, pause it, and go back, and you can keep going back and forward in the video, multiple times. So let's get started with it. So first of all, you want to have that initial phone call with the client. So perhaps you either had someone reach out to you via a phone call, or you've maybe met someone in the park. It's important to have this initial phone call so you can, so you read here, make sure to have an initial phone call to clients before scheduling a meet and greet. You want to have this before the meet and greet, obviously, because you want to make sure that that this client's going to be a good fit for your company. So if we read through this, I've never been good at presentations, but just bear with me. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so I'm going to read through them, and you can read through them with me in the video. So making sure you have the initial phone call. This will save you time in the long run by helping to ensure that you're only scheduling meet and greets with the right clients. And this is important, who are serious about using your services. Because I've had it in the past and I still get it. There'll be people that sort of call out, oh, what are they barking at? The pleasure of working with dogs. They hear one noise and then they start barking. And they've been literally just been sleeping for ages. But wait, Milo, come here. Mars, come. I'll show you Milo. Milo, come here. Oh, he's not going to come. Milo's not been very well the last 4 days. And he's just got back to normal. He had like a gastro infection and he was not good. So I've been at the vets all weekend. Oh, it's been a nightmare. But anyway, let's get back into this. So yeah, you want to make sure you have the clients are serious. You don't want people just kind of calling out for the sake of it. We've had it before, where they just kind of call up and they kind of need you, and then they're like, I don't know if I actually need a dog walker, or they're kind of just on the fence about having one. And depending on how good you are at bringing people around, go do what you will with that situation. So obviously on the phone call, you want to ask a lot of questions so you can get a good idea of what the client's needs and expectations are. Also tell the client a little bit about yourself, obviously, your experience and just about your business in general. You can even be honest, obviously, and say, you've just started, or you've been, like with me, I worked in kennels. I was a dog warden as well. I always sort of mention that if I'm going to the meet and greet, because I have a team as well, they go to meet and greet, so they will explain their experience, and they'll talk about the company as well. So it's not just about me. It's what your experiences are. So yeah, make sure to be clear. This is really important, brother. Make sure to be clear on your prices, your services, and just how your company works, because every company is different. And by the way, this involves not just dog walkers, but pet sitters, dog trainers, dog boarders, etc. Dog groomers as well. But this is like a main thing for me. So make sure you're clear on your prices. You don't want to go to a meet and greet. So when I first started, I remember hiding a price, because I was too afraid to tell people what my prices were, and we were cheap as well. Just because it was one of those like limiting beliefs. I was kind of just a bit afraid of doing it. And you can get to a meet and greet, and if you tell them the price and they're like, oh, I spoke to someone, they were a bit cheaper, you've just wasted all that time on the phone, driving to the person, seeing their dog when they're not going to go ahead with you. So tell them your price before going, and be completely transparent. It's super important. And then if they're happy to move forward, then you don't need to when you get to the meet and greet that pricing isn't an issue. That's fine. Next, so client fills out forms. So this is really important, actually. You want to kind of do this before the meet and greet. There's nothing wrong with doing this after, and I've done both. But I like to, majority of the time, send because we use an app who's a dog walking software, and I'm going to do a whole other video on this in the future. So once I've spoken to them on the phone and I think they're a good fit for my business, I will then send them the forms and contract which is on the app. So I'll send that over to them. They fill out, so they activate their account on the app. They fill out if we keep going through, let's have a look. So having your clients fill out the pet information to sign the contract. So yeah, they fill in the information about their pets, about themselves, and also they sign the contract. And this is really important. The reason why this works really well is because it then confirms that the client is going to move forward. And once someone's filled something out, they're not necessarily going to go with someone else because it's kind of done. And it also makes you look professional as well. So I've put here, yeah, we use dog walking software, which makes it quick and easy for clients to fill out information. If you don't have dog walking software, consider emailing your paperwork to the clients. I used to do paperwork at the beginning. I've got a whole folder full of paperwork. So yeah, you can send that over, or you can take this to the meet and greet with you. You can take the pet information sheet and the contract, and you can get them to sign it. I did that at the beginning, years and years and years ago, and I hate it now. It's weird how you know, obviously the business, as you learn more things and grow, like there's no videos like this, like what I'm making now on YouTube. So I had to learn, just doing it myself. So now anyone watching this video, you're going to know this before you started. So now we've got that out of the way. So what to bring to the meet and greet. So I've basically made all this into italic because this is not necessarily a step. It's just what you need to bring with you on a meet and greet. And then I'm going to go over the points below this as well. So print out client pet information. So everything you can do this, by the way, or you can take, I have put here, pen and paper or iPad. So I like to use an iPad or my phone. I've got everything that's on my iPad is also on my phone. Kind of, it's the same. So now that I've got them to chill out a little bit. But let me just go back to the beginning. So yeah, if you had your client fill out forms online, you can print these out and bring them. With me, I take my iPad. So again, it just depends on what you're going to do. So I can take my phone and my iPad. All of the information they filled out is going to be on my phone or the iPad, and I can just go through that with them and just confirm everything, all the details and everything like that, and add anything that I need to add when going there. So you can kind of skip all of that. You want to take notes again? Yeah. Also, having the iPad, you want to take notes during the meet and greet to learn any more information or any instructions. This could be for pet sitting or dog walking, etc. Again, dog grooming is different, by the way. I don't know why I mentioned that one. You could do that. You could do meet and greets like that, but it's different with dog grooming. Like, this is mainly for dog walkers and pet sitters and dog trainers, etc. So yeah, having your again, I'm super simple. If I'm going, I like to be efficient. So I'll go on my notes on here, and I'll add any. So like on an iPhone, you can have. If I get it here, you can basically just add notes. So I just put notes on here, and then I can basically just add them to the app or do whatever I need to do with them when I get back home. It's just easy for me. I can just type. I don't like writing. My handwriting is absolutely shocking now. It's bad. So anyway, moving forward, keys and lock boxes. So lock boxes. A lot of people don't use these, and I don't know why. Perhaps it's something that they just don't realize. It's one of those things, you don't know what you don't know. So again, I'm probably going to do another video on this. But we always we offer a lockbox to each client. So I buy them in and I will sell them to the client for £15. So or I say to the client, if you can get a lockbox, if you can put that up, no problem. But I have lockboxes and I offer that to them. And I always make sure to have 2 sets of keys. So one key for the lockbox. So the lockbox is good because I have a team. Then me and my team can gain access to the client's home. So if I'm ill, or if I'm on holiday, or if we have, if I need to change the walker, the lockbox and the code and everything. The code for the lockbox is on the app, so it makes it super easy. And then I have a safe of keys as well, safe somewhere. So if we ever need to, get the key, access to the key again, if in an emergency, if a client's if they've left the key indoors, or one of the team has left the key indoors, which never happens, that's what training's for. But we're humans at the end of the day, and it can happen. Then we have a spare key. And then treats. This is really important, by the way. Make sure that you've got treats. It will just help you in those moments where if you go to a meet and greet and the dog's a little bit more shy, you can win them over with treats. I always say, like my dog Milo, he's a bit funny with new people, so I always give them a treat when they come in, and give him a treat and he'll love you. It's lots of owners will say that to you. So moving on. Also with that, by the way, I should read through some of these, but when saying this on here to you, don't just give them treats without asking the owner first. Make sure to get their permission, because some dogs might not be allowed treats, or the owners just might not want you to give a treat to their dog. Just get permission, and then it will, things will sail smoothly for you. Business cards. So yeah, give a business card to your client, just in case they want to pass them on to friends and family and colleagues. And also if they want to get in touch with you, like some clients, they like put them in their wallets, their purses. You can get the gist with that one. And also I mentioned an iPad or a phone. So this is another one. So you can have like a presentation on your iPad or your phone. You can do both. Again, like iPhones are just as good now. Everything you need can go on this. You don't have to have an iPad. But yeah, you can show a presentation of your company. If you've got walkers, you can add pictures of them, and also just photos of you doing things, you doing walks, everything. I mean, I always go through like the social media. I say, look, go and check out our Instagram. You can see things, we put stories up, posts up. And also on the iPad or your phone, you can go through, again, you can do this on the app, but your policies, your contracts, your prices. Again, obviously, I said tell your price at the beginning, but you can make sure you can tell them that again on the meet and greet. And yeah, and just anything to kind of help the client learn a little bit more about your business. And it just, again, all of this makes you look more professional. That is why you want to do it. It puts you above the rest. Let's put it that way. So anyway, speaking about looking professional, so steps to a good meet and greet, basically. So you want to turn up, I've got my old logo t-shirt on here, but you want to turn up in like a, if you've got a logo, if you've got a company, a t-shirt with your logo and everything on there, turn up in that. Or just, don't turn up in a suit and tie, or just use common sense. Go with what you're supposed to look like as such. Just go you. Go as you. That's probably the best way to put it. Or wear your company logo on your t-shirt. Super important. Arrive on time. Like anything in life, show up on time. Show up, and make sure to give yourself extra time. I don't want to baby people on this. This is easy stuff. Arrive on time. It shows you're professional. If you do get stuck, just give them a quick call or a text and say you're going to be late. And that again, some people might think that they're embarrassed to do that and they don't want to do that. You need to do it. I actually did this morning from one of my clients, by the way. I was late, only by about 5 minutes, but I quickly called them up and said I'm around the corner. No problems. Greet the clients and their pets. You don't want to turn up and I actually put a video a while ago on my Instagram. It was a video of Arnold Schwarzenegger walking up to a house, and there was a dog, and he kind of just like stares at the dog and just looks like super weird. Like you want to turn up to when you're at the door, you want to be friendly and approachable, obviously, and fuss over the dog. But I will stress one thing about this: do not go over to a dog. Again, people learn this from experience. You don't want to go, like I have it on walks sometimes. We get kids kind of like, I was at the vets the other day and someone's kid was trying to go over to my dog, and he's not very good with kids. And although he didn't feel very well, so he wasn't like interested, but this kid was like trying to reach out and put the hand on Milo. And I kind of had, the mum wasn't doing anything. I was kind of like, oh, can you stop, just kind of say, can you stop your child from doing that because he doesn't like kids? And it's sort of the same thing with this, like don't go and bend down and greet a dog. Let the dog greet you or grab a treat out, and obviously get permission from the client to give the treat. And just let them come to you. And I always do that. If they run over to me and fuss over me, I'm going to, give them the exact same back. So, but I won't go over to a dog that doesn't want me to. I'm not going to go and back a dog into the corner. Let's stay nice and relaxed. Go and watch some Cesar Millan videos on YouTube, and you'll find that sort of stuff out. Again, right. So you've walked through the door, you've met the dog, you've met the client. Now it's time to sit down with the client. So after introducing yourself to the client and their pets, it's a good time to sit down with the client and go over information, instructions they give you before the meet and greet. So if you didn't have them fill out, the online form, like on your app or anything beforehand, this is the time to go through them. So if you've got it on your iPad, I was about to reach for an iPad, reach my phone, I can fill out all of them here, sign them up to the account. They're going to get an activation email. Sorry, one of my team messaged me. Yeah, and go from there. Really easy, and it doesn't take that long. So ask questions so that you have a clear understanding of exactly what the pet's needs are. Again, you're going to have an idea of this before, but just go over with them because they might have changed their mind. So just clarify that on the meet and greet. Right, show and tell about your company. Again, I've kind of gone through this at the beginning, but go through. So once your client has told you everything they need to know about the pet, so once you know their needs, you can go through a little bit about yourself and your company. Again, use the iPad or your paperwork. You can have I used to take a folder and I used to put like my pet insurance, pet business insurance in there, my DBS checks, my police check in there, and the pet information sheets, like everything in there, and I would show them, and pet first aid train certificate as well. So you can do that, or you can email that stuff over. It's up to you on that one. So highlight your most important policies, like scheduling, cancellations. Again, go over cancellation. That's in my contract, but I'll do that anyway. So, and payment, so like how you take payment, whether it's cash or like we do invoice at the end of the month. So that's what I go through the client with. So do a home walkthrough. So what I mean by that is make sure, this again could be for pet sitting, by the way, you want to make sure that you know where everything is. But let's say for dog walking, you want to know where the leads are. I mean, we use our own leads, but if you want to know all the stuff is you need for the dog. So whether that's like a harness, a collar, all that sort of stuff, you want to know where that is and where to put it back. And food, if you have to feed the dog when you get back, make sure you know where the food is. It's all pretty self-explanatory, that stuff. Right. Now you want to test the keys. Make sure that the keys work, because I had a client had new keys made, and this was a while ago, but the key was so stiff that it wouldn't open the door. So you had to put it in a few times and just open the door up, try and open the door up and get the key, because fresh keys can sometimes feel a little bit like they don't fit into the lock. So, but yeah, just make sure the keys work and you've got the right keys. Obviously, that's another reason as well. And if they've got a lockbox there, make sure they show you where the lockbox is, or give them a lockbox. Have a lockbox, with you when you go there as well. Also, you can, put the tag on them right away with the name on the tag. So again, you put that into the lockbox, but add that to the key, and then you've got two tags. So two tags on both keys. One key to come with you, one to stay in the lockbox. Right, we're coming towards the end now. So before you leave the meet and greet, make sure you've addressed all the questions. So say if you've got any further questions or concerns, and to finish it off. And then, let them know what the next steps are. So, you've booked in, so you know what days and times that you're going to be walking their dog. And you're both on the same page with this sort of stuff. So when you get back, update the client and pet information when home. So again, if you've done this on like a piece of paper or something, or on your notes, or you might have already done this on your iPad, just double check to make sure it's all good, but add it on there when you get home if you have to, or update any information. And then also just make sure I haven't missed anything here, include as much detail. Yep, that's basically it. Follow up. So this is pretty much at the end. Once you're back home, just send them an email. I always do this, by the way, after meet and greets. I send them an email to say, thank you for meeting. It was great to meet you and your pets. If I've met their family as well, say, it's good to meet Steve and whoever they are. And then just remind them what the next steps are. So just clarify, it's going to be on this day, we're doing these walks, etc., and just let them know you're looking forward to, meeting their pets and going from there. Really, that is basically everything. Just some added bits to that. So I always do a trial walk. So again, you can do this during the meet and greet, by the way. You can go on a walk with them just down the road and see how the dog performs on the walk. But anyway, we always do like a trial walk. So even if the dog's good off lead and everything, we always keep the dog on lead for the first 1 or 2 walks, just so they can get used to the walker, used to the routine, and used to the dogs that they're with. So that's another little tip to finish us off. So I hope this video was really helpful for those who are stuck on how to approach a meet and greet. I think I've gone way into detail here. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and also go in the description, join my Facebook group, the Six Figure Pet Business Facebook group. I go live in there, and I'm putting a lot more content in there now. And I do offer a few opportunities, such as mentoring as well. So you can go into the group and have a little browse of that, and reach out to me as well with any other questions you have with your pet business. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.